Hello guys, welcome back to our Cyber Law and Ethics video series. In our previous episode we discussed the first chapter, the basics of cybercrime. Today we will explore the second chapter, categories of cybercrime, and understand how criminals plan their attacks. Cybercriminals use various techniques to breach the security, ranging from passive spying to active system takeovers. We will discuss the passive attacks where the hackers secretly monitor the data, and active attacks where they directly manipulate or disrupt the systems. Another growing threat is cyber stalking, where criminals harass the individuals in the online environment. So you can say understanding these categories is essential to protect ourselves from evolving digital threats. So let's dive into the world of cyber attacks and learn how criminals operate. So, how criminals plan the cyber attack? Cyber criminals use a structured approach when planning cyber attack, making their action highly efficient and difficult to detect. The first step is, you can say, reconnaissance, where attackers gather the information about their target, including the personal details, network vulnerabilities, and security flaws. Next, they use scanning the tools to identify the weaknesses in the system, such as outdated software or weak password. Once a vulnerability is found, they gain the unauthorized access using the methods like the phishing, malware, brute force attack. Some cybercriminals operate alone, while others work in organized groups, conducting the cyber or financial fraud. Attackers often use proxy servers or VPNs to hide their identity and location and making it harder for authorities to track them. They also create backdoors, allowing them to access the systems repeatedly without detection. Cybercriminals may sell stolen data on the dark web or use it for identity theft. To increase their success rate, they continuously update their hacking techniques to bypass the security measures. So, understanding these planning stages helps the organizations and individuals to strengthen their defenses against cyber threats. So, now passive attacks, the second part. It is, you can say, passive attacks occur when cyber criminals secretly monitor or intercept the data without altering it. Means someone's hearing from the backdoors, monitors the data. Okay, these attacks are difficult to detect because they do not cause immediate damage but can lead to severe consequences. A common example is eavesdropping, where the attackers use spyware to listen the conversation or read the messages hiddenly. Means other people cannot see them. Okay. Another method is traffic analysis, where they monitor the internet activity to gather the sensitive information like the password, financial transactions. Attackers often exploit the weakly encrypted communication channels, gaining the access to confidential data. Wi-Fi snooping is another passive attack, where hackers intercept the wireless signals to steal the information. Cybercriminals use the tools like the packet sniffers to capture the network data in the real time. Governments and businesses are prime targets for passive attacks. Okay, as attackers aim to collect the intelligence for financial gain. Since these attacks do not disrupt the system, they can continue for a long time without being noticed. To prevent the passive attacks, organizations use a strong encryption, VPN, and secure communication channels. So, educating users about secure browsing practices also helps in reducing the risk of data interception. So, now active attacks. Active attacks involve direct interference with a system, where cybercriminals manipulate, modify, or destroy the data. Unlike passive attacks, active attacks leave traces and often cause immediate damage, you can say. One common type is man in the middle attack, where hackers intercept and alter the communication between the two parties. Another method is denial of service DOS attacks, where attackers overload a system with traffic, causing to it crash. Means server hacking, you can say. Server is is jam, okay, or server down by hacker. SQL injection is another dangerous attack where hacker exploit the weak database security to steal or modify the information. Attackers also use Trojan horse or malware to gain the control over a victim's system, stealing the data or spying on activities. Phishing scams trick the users into providing the sensitive information such as banking credential through fake emails or websites. Okay, some activities or active attacks target financial institution, resulting in huge monetary losses. To execute these attacks, cybercriminals often use automated tools and scripts. Security teams rely on firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and real-time monitoring to prevent and respond to active attacks. Regular software updates and strong authentication methods help to reduce the risk of such cyber threats. So now, cyber stalking, online harassment and threats. Cyber stalking is a serious cybercrime where criminals use the internet to harass, intimidate, or threaten individuals. It includes sending the threatening messages, spreading the false information, hacking the social media accounts, or monitoring the someone's online activities without consent, you can say. Cyber stalkers often target victims through emails, social media, or messaging apps. In many cases, they use fake accounts to remain anonymous, making it difficult for victims to identify them. Some cyber stalkers engage in doxing, where they leak the private information such as home addresses, phone numbers to the public. Others use spyware to track a person's online behavior, gaining access to personal conversations or financial data. Victims of cyber stalking often experience emotional distress, fear, and damage to their reputation. Many countries have implemented strict laws to punish the cyber stalkers and protect victims. Social media platforms also provide the features like the blocking, reporting, and privacy setting you see in the WhatsApp, Telegram, etc. to help the users to control who can contact them. Individuals should avoid sharing too much personal information online and report any suspicious activity immediately. So, cyber stalking is a growing issue and making awarenesses and digital safety practices more important than ever. So, now that's all for today's session on categories and cybercrime. You already see the notes in the screen. Okay. We explored how criminals plan the attacks, the difference between the passive and the active attacks, and the dangers of cyber stalking. As cyber threats continue to evolve, staying informed and practicing cybersecurity measures is crucial. So, in the next episode, we will dive into cybercrime in the mobile and wireless devices and explore the security challenges in the digital age. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cybersecurity insights. So stay aware, stay safe, and see you in the next episode.